love to learn more about how you've developed business systems at 25/8 to facilitate efficient scaling. What have been some key strategies or frameworks you've implemented?
So I suppose one of the key questions that we always ask ourselves is this scalable? So whatever we're doing, does it lead us to being able to scale? So having that as a leading question to help us make decisions is probably the first in the system.
That's a great point. Having a guiding question like, is this scalable, helps prioritize initiatives that align with long-term growth. Can you share more about how that question influences your decision-making process at 25/8? Are there specific examples where this mindset has led to particular strategies or systems you've implemented?
Yeah, sure. So I suppose one of the challenges with running a business is that sometimes you're thinking, oh, we'll take that opportunity or we'll take that opportunity. We obviously want to work with our clients and do as much as we can for our clients. And so often we at the start, certainly, we might say yes to everything. But as we get, I suppose, more discerning with what we want to do, we start to get really clear on what our goal is and how we can get there. Then it's about saying, well, how do we do this effectively? What can we do again and again that will help us help our clients, but also help us create these efficient systems that will enable growth. And then once we've got those systems in place, is then saying, how do we rinse and repeat, I suppose, and have little input from humans in a way, in that the system is set up so that there's a lot of automations and there's a lot of if this then rules that help us create almost like a machine that's enabling us to go a lot faster with the resources that we have. So I suppose that guiding question really helps us then when we might get a client coming in saying, oh, can you do that? And we might be able to do it, but is that in line with what we want to do? Is it helping us create a scalable system? For us, for example, we create business growth programs. So we could create a number of different programs, and often we do have custom programs with certain partners, but there's a sort of a fee involved in creating that custom program. But for other programs, it really is, if we add something in, is that a scalable element? If we're going to be able to do that, can we do that again? And because we combine both technology and humans, we need to have that balance between human labour is as scalable as technology, but it's still a really important component of what we do. So then we say, well, does this meet our objectives, our values? We've got all these guiding questions for the business developed through our strategy that help us make those decisions. But not just me as the CEO of the business, everyone within the team, is guided by that principle. Is this scalable? Does this allow us to do this again? Are we building something that is just a one-off, or are we building something that we can use again and again?